Yes.
Sorry, I think that's a glitch. Anyway, hello.
Hello. So the first question, we're just going to go straight in. Weekly. When did the idea of building the series come up? Like, how did you get the idea?
Okay, so obviously in my previous podcast we did, I answered this question, and so I started the series a while back. And you asking me about inspiration.
Yes. Yes.
So I got it from my friend one time when we were doing an Easter egg hunt. We had this thing, and it was called Codex Collection, and we had to find all these eggs for Easter, and it's got different variants of them. And I loved collecting them, and to this day, like a week later, I was like, I'm gonna start a series on a fortnight because that's when I rocked kind of at the time. So after months of ideas, I finally did my first episode, and it's turned into a full series where we're now on season 2.
Okay, so second question. What's the very first concept you created for this project, and how much it survives today? Like, how much of those parts are still from the first concept?
Wait, what did you just say? There was
so
much there.
What's the very first concept or first demo or first idea that you had, and how much it survives today? Like, how much is it still here?
Well, I think it's if someone joins the game, don't worry about it. Let's see what happens when they join. Anyway, I made a live stream on episode 1, or episode 0 actually, and when I started it was really, really bad, and I got rid of it and so we started it. But there's a lot that I have to do, and it went amazingly, to be honest.
Okay.
But that's why it transforms to season 2.
Okay, third question. Which part of the episode or season comes to you the easiest, and which one is the hardest for you to film? Like, which one is the hardest part for you to do?
Yes. So, the hardest parts to film are, for me, if you're doing, last season, fighting the Storm King was almost impossible for recording, because if you die once, you're like, oh god, and if that keeps happening over and over again, for me, that was getting really irritating, because I'm like, oh my god, I spent hours on the stream, and I could barely get close to defeating this guy, but it's getting annoying, and that's what made it hard to do, because the amount of time I died. The easiest parts to do are just, I'd say building-wise of the series.
Okay. Yes. The fourth question. Which character in the series?
Keep them.
Okay. Which character in the series feels the closest to you? Like, which relates to you?
Relate? Oh, you left anyway. The person who relates to me the most. Well, it's probably you.
I mean, which one is the closest? Like, which one you like the most, and which one would you be friends with if it was a real life person?
Well, firstly, I'm friends with you, so I can't vote you, annoyingly. But I mean, pretty much every character else in the series is really evil. But if let's say they were all really kind friends, I would definitely go for the Tomato Head boss. He's so cool. I absolutely love his design, and I feel like he would be an awesome friend.
Okay. If somebody wanted to understand the series in one episode, which one would you suggest to watch to understand everything?
So we haven't really had an episode which involves a lot, but I would say episode 9 of season 1, only because it's when we defeated Storm King, and it showed my proudness over the series. I've finally done it. All of that work is finally done, and I feel like that is really good.
Okay. What early decision completely changed the direction of the entire project?
What do you mean by that?
So, let's say you did something, early decision, and it changed the entire idea of the project.
No, that's easy. It's when I invited you. Originally, when I did originally I was obviously on my own, but when I invited you to join, we instantly changed it up. We added an entire storyline, and a lot changed since you joined. So I would say that is the biggest part of this.
Okay. What part of the storyline was the toughest for you to write on an emotional level? Well, it takes a long time to kill the Storm King. So how would you say that?
When I was writing a script for, I know I didn't tell you this, Benny, but I did something which you're not gonna like, so I'm gonna tell you what I did. But let's just say I was doing the script. I got a bit emotional only because I did something which I know you weren't gonna like, and to this day I'm never gonna tell you what it is. You're gonna find out soon, though, obviously, when it drops, when the episodes drop. But it was so annoying trying to write a script for me to speak in because of how hard it was, because I know you weren't gonna like what I was doing.
Okay. Does your work reveal something about you that most people wouldn't expect?
Yes. Well, there's one point that there's this YouTuber. I'm not going to say his name because most people, I don't know if they're going to like this YouTuber as well, because for certain reasons, right?
Okay.
It's not a bad person, it's just a YouTuber, right? And in the series, I actually made a mention to him, what do you call it? What do they call it? A cameo, technically, a reference. And I put that in the video, and which the people who listen to it and they search up the YouTuber's name, they'll find out to me that I absolutely love the YouTuber, which is only a little bit of all of it in the series, but I think that adds a lot to my personality. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do.
So this question is, I would say hard, but not even hard. I don't know. Yeah, if you could talk to your past self at the start of the development, what warning or advice would you give?
To not make the episodes really long. Remember, keep the question in mind. Oh my god. So I feel like because the episodes I've done so far have been really, really big, and it's annoying because it's going to take me hours now to edit a bunch of these episodes because they're all so long. But I mean, I'm going to improve on this. I'm going to make sure each episode from now on is way shorter. I don't want them to be hours long. Okay, I just want them to be at least 20 minutes at the max. But yeah.
Okay. What's your proudest unplanned idea? Something that happened by accident but ended up perfect.
So when we're talking about my new location on our map, right, Weekly's domain, which also, guys, gets revealed very soon in episode 4. Technically, what was the question again, so I can finish the sentence?
Okay, it was the proudest unplanned idea, something that happened by accident but ended up perfect.
Oh, it's easy. So technically, when I started doing this, I was like, this is gonna go horribly wrong. I don't want to make another. I don't want to do this. I think I look ugly. But now, looking at the progress I've already done to Weekly Say Main, I think it's gonna go amazingly. Why do you always spam R?
I don't know. Okay. Which character surprised you the most? Which character surprised you the most by becoming deeper or more important than you planned?
The Storm King, I guess. I don't know. I think.
Okay. Okay. We said, how has Weekly, the creator, evolved from day one to now? That's
Okay.
pretty hard. That's pretty hard.
Okay, so let's get more real. Let's get serious. I feel like for me, I got really like at the beginning. I was like, oh god, I was like, let's see what happens. I was like, oh yeah, boring. So I'm like that. I'm just a chill guy. And as time went on, I think I got way more like I got more strong. I got more character. Yeah, we're gonna go with that. More character.
Okay.
Alright, next question, Benny. Let's hear more.
Okay.
That person was just like, what the hell is going on?
Okay. If your creative style had its own soundtrack, what would the vibe be?
Crazy vibe, like, like, why did I do that? I would say, like, mama. I don't know what I'm doing right now. I feel like it'd be like intense, not like no. Like, it'd be intense.
Okay. What's the biggest narrative risk you took, and what made you commit to it?
I didn't mean by that.
I mean, what's the biggest risk you took for the series, and made you commit to it?
Yeah, can you repeat that again? My controller died.
What is the biggest risk you took, and what made you commit to it?
Okay. Going back to this Weekly Domain thing, which I'm really addicted to at the moment. It was a big risk. It was either one option or the other, and I took the really bad risk. And it really the reason I did it was because I didn't like a certain thing, and I wanted to make a really big thing, which was way better and just great. But that sounds weird, I know, but
Okay.
But yeah, I know that.
Okay. Is there a character or idea you're still waiting for the perfect moment to introduce?
Yeah. Okay. Let's just say I've got someone on backup who is going to be coming soon, as well as an episode on backup that's going to come soon. And these things are things I'm going to like slightly just like shock people with and come very quickly. I know it's sounding weird, and I know I'm sounding really stupid right now because I don't know what I'm yapping about. But let's just say there's a lot of things in store which are going to be really cool. Yeah.
Okay. This, I don't know, have you had any of this? But if you did, tell me. What's the wildest fan theory you've heard, and did any part of it actually hit close to the truth?
Now, this is really good because I recently got one of like, I got wasn't it fanfic you said?
Of the fan theory.
Fan theory, I want to say fanfic. Yeah. Fan theory is that, so I said to everyone I was making a storyline, or you're going to make a storyline for it, and before you make a website, obviously, someone said that they believe that the Storm King will take control of the island, and he'll wreak havoc, he'll make our, like, our skins we're currently wearing for the series.
Yes.
He's gonna change them. He's gonna like make our skins look really bad. He's also gonna what else did he say? He also said something like that eventually at the end of the series we defeat the Storm King, but he comes back to life and we have to kill him once again. And then the thing that he got correct, and he said, you know when I told you about the thing that you have to do at the end of the series?
Yes.
He actually predicted that.
Okay. How, bro? How?
He literally said, I bet at the end of the series one person is gonna have to make up their mind on two choices against the Storm King. Like no joke.
Okay. How did you decide what lore to reveal and what to keep hidden?
So currently we only have a bit of the lore revealed, which is on your website, but there's way more than most people think.
Okay. What's the core feeling you want people to associate with Weekly's work? With your work? Weekly.
Well, what can I say? My work is absolutely astonishing. You know that.
Yeah. Okay,
but anyway,
hello.
Oh, hello. Anyway, I'm gonna act like I'm saying some really weird stuff. This person. But no.
I'm kicking people.
I just got a warning.
Oh my god. Okay. We don't need the Roblox. Oh my god, bro.
Keep them in. Just what happens?
No,
stop.
I'm scared. Somebody's going to swear. I'm very scared.
Anyway,
Oh wait, I haven't asked the question. What am I doing? Okay. What's the one thing about your future plans that even you haven't fully figured out yet?
Well, like I said, I want to build this Weekly domain kind of structure, like into the story. But only thing is, though, there's a lot to it, which is going to make it really hard to make a series. For example, an entire episode based on it. Only thing is, though, it kind of goes off the codex collections. Like the main purpose is to collect everything on the codex, but building this thing, the structure to the story, doesn't really add much to the collecting. But I'm going to see how it goes, and I'm going to hope it works.
Okay, so now we're in the speed round. I'm just making questions up. Those were all part of the script. Now, the question I wanted to ask you in the live stream, but I couldn't. Didn't have the chance because Q-Slick was just speed running the question.
I mean, you kind of was, wasn't he?
Anyways, what do you think about Binny Evil Era? You still haven't found out. You still haven't found out what that means.
Well, knowing you just have to do something evil, but I mean, I think that it's a really cool idea. We should have some crazy climax to the story, and with that, I feel like it's going to add a lot. Even though I don't know what it is yet, whatever you're planning is going to be massive. I don't think it really goes.
Okay, let me think another one. What moment defined you as a creator on the series?
I'm just like, guys.
What? You're just him?
Oh.
You're just him?
I'm just him.
Okay. Okay, wait. That was what the truth. Okay, wait. Let me try not to have bloopers. Okay, what truth about you shaped this entire season universe, whatever you want to call it?
Can you explain to me in English now?
No. Okay, so is there a truth that you still keeping a secret that shaped this entire universe or season or lore?
Well, one thing I'm keeping hidden, but it's part of the lore and it's crazy, is you know how there's only 15 episodes to the series?
Mm-hmm.
That's not it. Very soon, I kid you not, I'm going to have to tell this now to everyone because I'm going to ruin this question for everyone. Episode 16 is dropping. I know, crazy. I'm not even, you know, we're going to be having an episode 16. I know, we're going to be having one, right? And it's going to really end the series and it's going to end on a cliffhanger, which reveals the season 2. I promise you, it will be insane. And it's only going to be a short one.
So this is going to be season 1.
Well, now, technically, season 2 is coming, but one thing I've hidden for everyone is I'm going to be putting season 2, an episode 16 before season 2, so I can leave it a cliffhanger, so everyone knows what's going to happen in season 2. I don't have to be like, oh, we finished the codex, let's go everyone, to find out that season 2 randomly just breaks it, and there was no explanation why Storm King did it, so I'm going to make the end of season 1 a full climax. It's going to be insane. And also, I made it a short episode. It's going to be running for possibly 3 hours. It's going to be the longest episode yet. But it's only going to be focusing on the storyline, okay? It's not focusing on anything, okay? Vinny, I promise you, it's not going to be something stupid.
What? 3 hours?
It sounds... perhaps, I mean, everyone...
Okay, let's do... I think I got like 3 more questions.
Oh, you dare, Vinny. I want to see what Stop.
What secret does the story hide in plain sight?
That the Storm King is really, really, really sexy.
What?
What? I'm just saying, you didn't give me a script, so I can't say anything.
Yeah, it's not supposed to be a script. It's supposed to be how you feel.
Bro, I just got another warning. Stop giving me warnings, please.
Okay, what future event is the whole series quietly building toward?
The end where you have the 2 choices to choose between the season 3. Depending on what your choice actually is, that's depending if season 3 will release in 2028.
2028? GTA 6 will be released, boy.
No, it won't. It probably won't be. But,
Okay.
but if I do it right, because this series is taking over a year, it will go into 2027. Why would I start season 3 in 2027? I'd rather wait an entire year.
Or you can do it.
Yeah, like I said, it's only 40 episodes long.
Oh yeah. What truth about the world are the characters still blind to?
English terms?
Okay, so what truth about the world? Oh my god, bro. Okay, what truth about the entire world? World? Yeah, world. Do the characters or the collaborators or the people that are going to join the series don't know yet? Like, are blind to? Like, they still don't know what's going to happen.
It's a secret that only I know, then no one else.
Yes.
Let's just say that it will take a really, really dark turn by episode 30.
Whoa.
I know.
Whoa.
So you're yakking about your evil thing, and there's obviously going to be a dark turn. You can't have a series without having some crazy dark turn.
Okay. Which event will change everything once it finally happens? It will change the entire storyline.
The very end, I'd say, because if you think about it, if you have 2 choices, it isn't really going to fake. Like, it's not going to do much. Like, the storyline is going to completely change from being collecting the codex to doing something. I'm not going to explain what it is because obviously it's going to leak season 2's finale and the beginning of season 3. Yeah, I know, I was going crazy already. I kid you not, earlier I said about season 3, and I've already had 8 messages from people saying, "Oh, season 3? What do you mean? What are you talking about?"
Okay. Before we wrap things up, what final message do you have for every viewer to carry with them when they leave this world that you've created? Like,
4 words, not 4 words, but 4 things. Firstly, you said let's wrap this up. I don't like wrapping paper.
What?
Secondly, like and subscribe to all of us. Thirdly, remember, there's more to come. Okay, the story trailer comes next month. The first episode drops on the 2nd of January, and there's lots more. Every 2 weeks is an episode. And the 4th thing, Billy.
I'll drink water. Yes.